Alrighty, I've got this thing pretty well cleaned up finally. I say pretty well cleaned up, but I mean there's this rat's nest of wires and pipes and some other junk. But I was able to spray some mold killer around, finally. You can really see just how awful this back corner is. This is one of the reasons that I'm going to redo the floor, is just because of how bad that back corner looks. Then I'm also to the point where you can see in the truck right there, I bought a whole bunch of roofing stuff. So I've got some panels to extend it up a little bit. Looks like I might have been able to go with a little more than I thought, but I got some 2x4s. We'll see how I like that. Then I also got all of those 4x8 panels, just some 7/16 OSB or OBS, OSB, there we go, oriented strand board. And then roof underlayment too. And then of course some various hardware to get it into the frame at all the points. So I think if I do end up extending the roof, I will put probably a 2x4 here just to get it up a little bit, and then I'll put some of these. Well, I obviously have these ones that I bought previously for some bracing, and then I also bought some really nice cedar 2x4 by 8s. So that's kind of the plan with the roof. Whether I'm going to do it today with how windy it is, I kind of don't want to. Also, it's kind of iffy on whether it's going to rain or not. But let's see, $250 for all of that, so not bad. And the roof underlayment is supposed to be self-adhering. Supposed to be, emphasis on supposed to be. Back here after a long and stormy weekend and week, and I'm probably gonna have to scoop out a little bit of water from there. So unfortunately it was so windy it blew all of the stuff down. Not that I secured it very well anyways, but it's not as bad as last time, so I'm gonna take care of that. And then I'm gonna put a roof on finally, so yay for that. I have a roof. Mostly. Ignore that slight last section, but for the most part, I have a roof. I walked all over it. I didn't fall through. It's not the greatest roof, but it's a start. So it hasn't been this together since I bought the dang thing. So I at least got that going for me. That roof underlayment, I need to do something with the OSB up there, because you have a smooth side that goes down, this side, and then you have a rougher side that goes up, and it probably won't stick to that rougher side, so I might need to get a thing of like roof primer or something. And then for up here, this is where I kind of want to make the little hatch to the roof, but the rest of it back here is just going to be basically solar panels, eventually, obviously. And then I also have a nice little skylight back here, but same thing still applies. I shouldn't have any sagging tarp when I come back if it rains again, or when it rains again, probably. I didn't record me putting the other half on because my battery is very, very low. But in order to get the panels up there, I basically chucked them on my back and then like literally kind of like threw them off my back to get them actually up there. And I actually still have one panel that's not attached because 4 panels got me to right there. So I basically just have a spare panel. It might be going back here somewhere eventually for like interior purposes, or just mounting the new tail lights that I have and some of the other junk. Or it might just go up here and cover this, and I'll worry about the little gaps everywhere later. Speaking of gaps, there are probably little gaps all along here. I threw a line of butyl tape across both edges. You can kind of see looking here, it needs some support to actually like kind of keep these things together. I didn't really screw any of the panels into this middle spine board. I did a couple, but that's about it. So it's a roof. I'm gonna put the tarp back on and go get some food and probably some beer.